Two unemployed actors. Two unemployed actors. They're just between projects.
Welcome back to Two Unemployed Actors. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
And today we've got an update for you on what we've been up to. I think I may inadvertently dominate the discussion as I explain why we missed last week's episode. We're pretty good. We're pumping them out each week. I absolutely intended to actually go through with last. We record on Tuesdays for putting it to air on Thursdays for your enjoyment. I absolutely intended to do one on Tuesday, and then I woke up and thought, you know what? Probably not a good idea. Because Sunday, as you know, for those loyal listeners who've been tuning in, the Play with Songs has been going well. Mm-hmm. I was heading to the Sunday matinee last Sunday, got hit by a car on my Vespa. I don't know why I laugh to that, because it was actually, it actually hurts like getting hit by a car, I'm just saying. But heading to the matinee performance on Sunday, and not this Sunday, the last Sunday, and got hit by a car on my trusty little Vespa, which was a bit of an issue at the time because I was doing about 45 kilometres an hour. I don't know why I laugh. It's actually pretty serious, but I'll put some images up on the episode page anyway, so you can see exactly what happened. But basically, there's 3 lanes that turn into this road called Military Road, and I'm in the front in the left lane, and literally I'm having such a good time. The weather's perfect. No water on the road. I'm literally almost running lines in my head. You know, looking forward to the matinee performance because we've had a couple of runs by now. It's going to be great. I took off at the lights, and this Subaru WRX Impreza SDI, or whatever all the other letters are, comes roaring past me, and I'm in the bus lane because I get out of everyone's way. Everyone changes lanes. I get in the bus lane. He comes flying past me.
Don't admit that.
And you know I'm allowed to be in the bus lane with a scooter. Yeah, absolutely. But he's
not
not, because he comes across, slams the brakes on in front of me, and I pulled out this amazing move. I've literally braked, and the Vespa's got ABS, by the way.
Yeah, good.
I've braked heavily. I've swerved, checked my blind spot, got around him, back into the original lane I was in.
Good.
Apparently, I honked the horn as well. Like, go me, according to one of the witnesses.
Hell yeah.
So I'm like, that's a lot to do when you're panicking on a Vespa.
Good.
And I'm thinking, what just happened? I'm not accelerating. I'm not braking. I'm just going, what the? And he comes across and collects me. He literally looks at me. I'm looking at his rearview mirror, at his side mirror. He's looking at me. And he comes across.
You're right next to him?
Yeah, I'm in the lane next to him. And I can see, because as a rider, you start to watch, just intuitively, you look at mirrors to see where people are actually looking, because that tends to tell you that they're either texting or they're going in a different direction.
Yeah.
And he's looking right, and comes across and collects me. His right rear of the sedan hits my Vespa. It went a bit to the right at first, really quickly, and I tried to catch it, and I went to the left, and I knew it was going so fast to the left, it was going to go down. So I've just let go of the handlebars, and I've leaned in, like I'm going down, so I take it with the shoulder. That's it. I woke up on my back outside a petrol station in Neutral Bay.
Oh no! Are you blacked out?
Yeah. So I've hit the ground. But
did you get...
just quietly, I think that deserves like an IMDb credit for stunt work. I reckon.
You're a stunt
having the
artist
presence
now.
of mind while letting a little bit of wee out to let go of the handlebars and go with it. But so obviously my shoulder was heavily impacted. It was dislocated totally, like the whole shoulder was out.
Oh my god!
And it's broken at the top of the arm, hence why I'm in a sling. And for weeks and weeks, that's so much fun. And so lots of helpful people though. There was an off-duty paramedic, there was off-duty firey who used her four-wheel drive to block the lane next to me so no cars could come close. So I'm like, if you're going to have an off, do it lower North Shore in Sydney, because
so the guy stopped the WRX.
He did. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of witnesses and 2 sets of traffic lights. He's not going anywhere. But he actually, when first on the scene was the fire department. And the fire chief's come up, and he's leaned over me. He's gone, how you doing? How you doing? And I said something like, I'm supposed to be on stage in 20 minutes. And he just didn't know how to respond to that. And I get that. It's okay. He's probably not used to hearing that. And I explained what happened and how it hurts.
Oh, this was the firefighter.
Yep. So the fire, they've gone and blocked off the road and all everything. I think there was oil and stuff on the road as well, sorted that out. Then the police turned up. And as they've pulled up, the guy who hit me has started to try and insert himself in to be part of the solution rather than the problem. So he's down by my left shoulder on the road, and he actually moved my broken arm.
Yeah.
And I'm screaming, and the off-duty paramedic screaming out to him, "Stop! What are you doing? Stop! Don't move!" Because there he is trying to be, look, I'm actually part of the problem, part of the solution, you know. And then the cop quickly ascertained that he was the driver and told him to move along so they could interview him separately. And then the ambos turn up, thank God. Oh, they said, "Can we cut your jacket?" I'm like, no. I like this jacket. He's like, shaking his head, "You riders and your favourite jackets. I don't understand." Then he lightly touched the sleeve and I screamed. I'm like, cut it off.
And they cut it.
Cut it, yeah. So they've cut it. Cut it off. And then when
you said cut it off.
Yeah, I'm like, cut it, take it off, get rid of it. There's no place to be a hero with that much pain, right? So he's like, because when your shoulder goes out, like all the nerves stretch and everything, and it doesn't hurt as much as just sitting here with a broken arm. And we both looked at the shoulder at the same time, and like we could see, like it was absolutely manky. Fortunately, my head was fine. Like the helmet was scratched on all sides.
But you blacked out. Did they check?
Yep.
Check
and
you for that?
the jacket's obviously right. It was scratched all over the back, and I was wearing gloves. Thank God, and riding boots.
Good.
So they come up to the ankle and they protect the ankle. They look like casual sneakers.
It could have been worse if you weren't wearing all that.
And it was absolutely shredded on one side as it was on the road, which would have been my ankle.
So what happened to this dude that hit you?
So it's negligent driving, and then because there's a broken bone, it's probably going to go to court. So yeah, shall keep you updated on my latest project. Pardon?
Can I come to court?
You can you can indeed. Hopefully the idiot sees the writing on the wall with 2 witness statements as well, telling him that he's an idiot, so he can just plead guilty and give I think you got to do like a victim impact statement or something.
Oh, good.
But anyway, all that aside, I got to the hospital. Oh, actually, they were really nice because it was a quiet Sunday afternoon. Which hospital would you like to go to?
Oh, really?
Royal North Shore or St Vincent's? Or I'm like, I've got one arm banged up and it's sort of hanging over the bed in the back of the ambulance. The other arm's got morphine in it. And I'm just like, wherever you want to go. It's like, where do you live? I'm like, Bondi Junction. She's like, I will take you to St Vincent's. That's close by. So I'm like, yeah, no worries.
Well, when you go to court, I'll come and I'll like say a statement about how I had to miss work to unemployed actors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of this.
And we'll get all the listeners to
come
along as well and say how disappointed they were, how it impacted their lives not having that episode last week.
We'll have a very empty courtroom.
Oh, it's crazy. But the good news is at the hospital they had all the top shelf drugs for me. So I was on morphine, I was on ketamine, which I thought they only give to horses, but hey, it hurt like hell. I'm not arguing. And what was the other one? Propofol or something. Anyway, they filled up the chart. They were quite impressed.
And it just didn't hurt.
With all the It did. Like I could tell when it was wearing off. They wrote on the chart, terrific pain, screaming, which I tried to get changed to like manly groan or something.
Oh my God. And then it changed.
No. So, because it hurt like shit. And then I had to try, because I had to get a CT scan just to make sure there was nothing else. That's how they found it was broken. And they've got to sort of tape my arm close. It was like a little Lego set up to try and get my arm to sort of, so I could fit through the little tube thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, even that hurt like hell. And but anyway, the nurses were nice, so lovely. I was having a great time because look, I'm an actor, I've got an audience, and I'm happy on these drugs. So
can't drive.
We're having a great time. So they're all like a 5'2" tiny nurses, and they're all complaining how they couldn't reach the top shelf for the emergency supply sometimes. So I'm laughing. I started calling them Smurfs because they're wearing blue.
Yeah.
And they're tiny. And then so Emma's turned up. And there's the 3 nurses all laughing. I'm laughing. I'm having a great time. The dad jokes are landing. It's like ketamine plus when I'm on drugs. It's like it's amazing. It's great. I think one suggestion was I have a podcast called Ketamax, and I just get a shot before I just start talking. And I just start talking after I've got a shot of ketamine. So because I was on fire, I have to say it was great fun. and so she's turned up, and all these nurses are laughing around me, and they're having a great time. And then my Uber took me to X-ray and then to, what's it called, the CT scan again after they reset it. Yeah, I call them the Uber. The people that take you from place to place. I mean, I've got to try and make the most of it, seriously, because it hurt like fuck, I'll be honest.
Yeah, so you can't drive now for several weeks either.
I can't drive. No, I can't. I've got to have my left hand, and I'm left-handed. So, yeah, and I've got to have my left hand sitting right here. So anyway... Some people said, who did you call first? I'm like, well, the director of the play. Literally, I'm in the ambulance.
Yeah. And you called it.
And it's like 10 minutes to 12 or 10 minutes to 1 and it's supposed to start at 1. And I've rung Faye and I said, I've had a bit of an off on the bike, been hit by a car. Don't think I'm going to make it. Maybe you could write in that Des fell off the tractor into the script because I'm still thinking for the performance, right?
Yeah, good.
And then even getting morphine. And I left the voicemail and hung up. And a couple of guys stepped up to do one on the first part, one on the second part to do my part, which is great. And apparently went well, but, not that well. Like I'm coming back, And
Not better.
it's like, oh, it went great. It went brilliant. I'm like, all right, he's up.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. And Michael was amazing on stage. And he had the script just to his left and you couldn't even tell he was up. I'm like, all right, okay, just, I'm back. I can hear you. I'm listening. So they did just that. They wrote in. So there I was, 4 days later, I'm on stage on Friday night.
Oh, God.
Doing the performance. And probably the worst was the only piece of safety equipment I wasn't wearing was jeans. Because I've got these riding jeans where you can slide along the asphalt for 6 seconds, which is probably coming off at like 80 kilometers per hour. And you're fine. But normal jeans last like a second. The rest is all your skin. So my knees grazed, and that was what really hurt moving around the stage because you forget everything.
Yeah.
Like I've done it too when I've had the flu, and I think he wants to get down. Oh. Fred's just trying to dominate another podcast. What was I saying? Something amazing. Oh yeah. So yeah, but when you're on stage, I forget. Like I'm so in tune with what's going on. I've got my marks, lines, everything. I forget. I've done it once when I've had the flu and I was sweating heavily in The Odd Couple, and my suit was like wet. It was just gross.
Oh God.
But you forget. And then afterwards I sit down. I'm like an old man croaking with my bad knees. So, yeah, this asshole has absolutely ruined the next few weeks because no castings, no acting work. I'm kind of glad I got those student films out of the way because that was a whole body of work and being on set and everything. I sort of got that shot in the system. So now it's really all about voice acting now and voiceover work. So
yeah, well, at least you can go and still do that.
Yes, work from home stuff, and I'm trying to do more stuff. Like I'm still going out and about. Like I went to see this is another part of the update because life goes on. Thursday night, as part of ACTA AFI, so Academy Australian Cinema Theatre Television and something else, they put together a night with Foxtel, who is a cable television show, a cable television network in Australia, who co-commissioned with Sky UK a program called, I know, follow me along, we're getting there, called Upright by Tim Minchin. So in America, you certainly know him from Californication. Great character, which really probably could just be an extension of himself, but great character he had on that show. It was fantastic. But a great musician, although he doesn't consider himself an actor or someone who can act, a great actor. And so he was there as well to talk through with the writer and the co-creator and producer for Foxtel to talk about the new series called Upright, which is coming to Australian and UK screens later this year. I think 1st of December for Foxtel in Australia. And I think they're still flogging it worldwide, so it should be everywhere soon. 8 30-minute episodes, and it's really about this guy's journey across the country. And he meets a young girl, and it's sort of the opposites meet, and you've got all the plays on that, and some great Australian music as well. Because he was saying, like, we've got some great Aussie icons that have travelled well internationally with international stories or stories that travelled well internationally. Crocodile Dundee, is a great call out.
Yeah.
There's a few classic Aussie icons, but not really any we could relate to. So it's like, let's do this quintessential Australian story, and with lots of the great cinematography of the Australian outback and everything, but one with a character that you can sort of relate to. It's kind of flawed. Everyone's sort of flawed at it, but you can sort of relate to the journey.
And there's been plenty of Super Bowl ads that are like related to that as well.
Yeah, leveraging really it, cool. Playing off what people know.
Yeah.
But so we got to see 3 episodes, which is great. So highly recommend finding that show. And if you're not, it was 1st of December. Great. And of course, Tim Minchin is just funny all the time. It was hilarious. It was great. It was a great Q&A. Normally you sort of get, it's going to be like a great show. Q&A is kind of okay, or the other way around, but like it was awesome. It was great.
Oh, nice.
So I was really happy with that. So still, getting out and about, and then finished all the shows. The last one was yesterday for the play, and tonight is TV Talks at Afters, something about genres, and then tomorrow night I'm really looking forward to this because it's an area I haven't explored as an actor. Visual effects. So there's lots of very capable companies in Australia who have worked on projects for big budget flicks. What they'll do is they'll come and present a series of scenes, talk through why it's worthy of an actor award, and talk through how they did that with the talent and with the effects budget and all the rest of it.
Oh, yeah.
How it came about, because the whole acting to green screen stuff, it's completely foreign to me because I haven't been a part of that. And I thought that'd be really interesting. What a interesting way to sort of learn more about VFX.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's on an AFTRS as well. So I'll definitely go there tomorrow night, depending on how I feel tonight. But hey, hanging in there.
Yeah.
So it's still life still goes on. Still doing voiceover work.
Perfect.
Just absolutely hating a particular Subaru WRX driver in particular.
Very fair.
Unbelievable.
What color was it?
Dark grey. God, I was so lucid during the whole thing. I can remember everything apart from the part where I blacked out, thankfully. But yeah, when I woke up on my back outside the good old Caltex City Trebay there, who were very helpful, mind you. They were happy to... one witness stepped up. Like, she's got... looking at my phone, it's got her details, the details of the second witness, the details of his car, the photograph of the front and rear of his driver's license, even a text message saying, by the way, we mentioned it to the manager at Caltex, he's happy to have the bike stay there until you pick it up. Like, it's just like ridiculous. And the insurance company, even the insurance company, like, thank God, health insurance and comprehensive insurance, by Friday, they're like, which colour would you like the new bike? And I'm like, okay, a bit too soon, maybe. I haven't even thought about that yet. Let's leave that till next week. But it's good to know all the people that have jobs to do are really doing them well, sort of around it.
Because sometimes, I mean, I guess that's what makes it better than usual. Like, sometimes you can have people who
absolutely
don't do their job really
well.
well.
No, I know. Even all the first responders, the witnesses, everyone was really nice. It was great. So I'm still stuck together. I'm in one piece.
Oh, yeah.
I consider myself pretty lucky coming down by a car in 3 lanes of traffic. It could have been different.
Yeah.
So.
Is your bike still at the petrol station?
The bike, unfortunately, is written off. It has a bent steering arm and the chassis is a bit bent. Like, I'll put photos up because I went to go see it, give it a kiss goodbye. And I took photos of it, so I'll put it up. But basically, if the handlebars are straight, the wheel will be pointing in a different direction.
Oh, God.
And the whole left side of it where it was dragged is absolutely mangled. So, yeah.
So
getting
they're
a new
giving
Vespa.
you like a new model? Like a new...
Yeah, new.
Oh!
I think for 2 years, if it gets written off, I get a new for old. But I tell you what, you wouldn't want to do it on purpose. It hurts like hell.
Unless you like, actually like jump off it. Semi-similar, like I've had a similar-ish, not really. Like I didn't break anything, thank God. But I've fallen off. I've fallen off a moving vehicle before.
No way.
Probably similar speed. You said 45 km.
Yeah, about 45 kilometers per hour.
Very similar. Maybe a bit slower, but
Right.
very similar. I was on a friend's farm. My friend and I used to drive all the vehicles. All the vehicles.
Like tanks.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, quad bikes.
They're fun.
There was a Gator, which is like a small truck sort of vehicle. But there was this yellow one that had 6 wheels. So 2 at the front and 4 at the back. We used to like drift it around. Oh,
sounds like fun.
It was a lot of fun, but very dangerous. But my younger brother was driving me, and then
so it's his fault.
Yes,
just to be clear.
Yes, This is his fault. No, we're both kind of a little bit in the wrong. But he was younger, was driving, and I was holding my younger brother on my lap in the passenger seat.
There's a recipe
There's
for
no
success.
doors, no seatbelts, no roof, no nothing.
3 guys and machinery. This
and
is definitely going to end well.
Exactly, and he's going reasonably quick, and he looks like he's going to hit a tree, so he turns sharply, and me and my younger brother just go,
oh, no way.
and roll. Like,
did you guys...
like
so you
James
fell
Bond.
out, but did you fall out towards... Like, did you hit the tree?
No. He... Luckily, we fell onto like some...
Grass.
pebbles and stuff.
Geez.
It was pretty... Like, we were grazed a little bit, but it was kind of like, whoop, and like, I kind of chucked Ryan a little bit forward. Yeah, no, because he like so.
It
he
was
could
a
get to the
lovingly
grass.
throw, so he could
So he
well
could get
played.
to the grass.
Well
yeah,
played.
I'm a hero.
It's like a
What can I
game for
say?
him, really.
No.
He just gets thrown from a vehicle by his brothers. It's like, yeah, that's cool. It's fun. I landed on my ass, but
luckily
hey.
we were all okay. But we rolled. Like I rolled, he rolled, and
Lots of rolling.
no crying
It's
or
good.
anything.
Rolling's
It
better.
was-
Dragging sucks.
Yeah.
Rolling good. Being
Dragging.
dragged across hard surfaces, not so good.
Yeah. But luckily I felt like James Bond a bit. But we walked back to...
But you wouldn't want to do it again.
No, we walked back to our parents. Well, kind of like, I guess we're both stunt artists now. We can put that on our resumes for
Absolutely.
films. But we walked back to our parents in the room. It's like, something
Heard
happened, and then we weren't allowed to drive them ever again.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
I mean, it does make sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Good on your chucking skills for throwing your brother.
Yeah. But I've got more stuff. I've been busy still.
Yeah. How's the rehearsals going for your not one, but two musicals?
Two.
Not one, but two.
Two musicals.
Have you sung the wrong song at one of them yet? I'm still waiting for that to happen.
No, we haven't performed. No,
I'm
not, because although I'm like second-ish, like I'm main, I'm not the lead, so I have one kind of solo-ish part.
So you're too professional for the maxi hijinks.
Yeah, exactly.
I can understand that.
No, but they're going well. Dogfight's going well. We're performing in October.
Oh wow, that's
mid-October.
That's now.
Yeah,
a couple of weeks away.
Yeah, we've got like 24 days from now, so we've open on the 24th. Need to learn all my lines. We're meant to have it down 100% by today.
These details
doesn't happen. And I'm understudy for the lead as well, so I need to know his lines
and the
well.
blocking and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's good fun. And the last 5 years is going well. We have a rehearsal tonight. Jess and I have to be in Wollongong at 6:30. Great. But it's good fun. We met our you know how we were rehearsing.
Yeah, you're rehearsing together because it's easier as a couple, but then you're actually on stage different. Yeah.
We met our partners a couple Saturdays ago.
Okay. What was that like? Time. You'd all sort of rehearsed.
Yeah, it was good. Like, I don't want to really say anything on this podcast. No, it was good. It's just I didn't have a very good connection.
Oh.
But that's first rehearsal.
It is hard though. I mean, you actually rehearse with your partner, with Jess. So it's kind of hard to match that connection.
Yeah, and of course I'm going to have...
Or is it? I don't know, maybe.
Who knows?
Hi, Jess.
No, of course I'm going to have stronger chemistry with Jess, but that's okay. I mean, like... Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail just because it's quite...
all right.
I mean, I can tell you...
this discussion for after
Yes, for afterwards. No, well, yeah, but I can also tell you... I'll tell you off the podcast, but it's just going to take some time that we may or may not have to form this connection, which is very important.
Like, are they based in Sydney as well?
No.
Okay,
but in this particular musical, it's not big and grand and...
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
You don't have 35 people on stage in a donkey.
No, it's very intimate. It's very real emotions, not over the top. It needs to be very...
raw.
Yeah, and that connection, because it's two people, needs to be there.
Have it. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not going to work. But
so it's going to take a bit of extra work to get that firing.
But the first like kind of publicity poster-ish came out.
That's right, because you were doing photos 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's
good. That's me on the left. If you,
I was going to say, right, yeah. So make sure you send that to me so I can put it on the episode page.
I will.
Yeah, it looks good. That's great artwork.
Yeah, so that's good. And I think I told you I auditioned for a short film. In the Blue Mountains, paid one about suicide prevention and stuff like that. I got it.
Well done. Congratulations. That's a heavy cause. Great cause, but
it is. And it's going to be it's like a good big professional one. They already have a website for it, crowdfunding.
That's good.
Going well.
When do you film?
Big enough budget, I guess. We film from the 28th to the 1st of November. 28th of October to the 1st of November.
Okay. Are you still on stage for Dogfight then?
No, we're done. So we're done by the 26th.
Okay. Oh, wow. You've lined it up perfectly.
I know, but it overlaps a little bit with a couple rehearsals of the last 5 years, but I can kind of figure that out. But I know, that's awesome. Snuck it in.
Yeah, it's just consistent work.
And it's really cool. He's given me the script.
Yep.
The director, and I love the dynamic that it's a director and cinematographer who have worked together since film school.
Oh, hello.
And this is their 6th short film together, I think. Wow. They've done feature films, TV pilots.
Okay, well, it's going to be a smooth shoot.
Yeah, and they've already made like a video to promote it, on Are You OK Day and stuff like that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and it looks cool. Like, it's well shot.
That's great.
And it's paid. They're covering my meals and accommodation. Perfect.
Top notch. Good. That's good.
Perfect. Yeah, and I need to, I have told my agent. He hasn't replied, but he will. But I'll send him the contract.
Yeah.
And if he's like, no, it's all good. I don't need my commission, which he sometimes does because he's a nice dude. then I'll
pass it by his desk and banking details. But yes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think it's better to do that than hide it.
Yeah, it's good to be open and transparent about things.
Especially if you want that agent-client relationship. Totally. Going to be late nights because it's a lot of night stuff. It's very dark themes, like a couple of little uplifting moments. Awesome ending.
Okay.
Great beginning. I can't wait to be in this. And it's pretty much two roles. There's a couple, his parents are in a couple, one scene or something.
Okay.
But mostly me, which is amazing. I can't wait.
Good.
I'm playing a 16-year-old, and it says the description of the character says, somewhere in the script it says something like, blah blah blah, view of my face.
Fred. So you're saying great script and great thing.
Yeah. So, but I was reading the first part. It was a couple of the first part where it introduces, and how it says in the script. It's like we see Dylan, 16. So I'm playing a 16-year-old.
Well, you're very immature, so it makes sense. Not a stretch.
Yeah, it does make sense, doesn't it? barely old enough to shave or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll need to something.
Try and make a one-day growth or something.
Yeah. So that was cool. I have an audition tomorrow for a web series. First
web series.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Good on you.
First time I was actually asked by name to audition.
Well played.
Which is awesome. Kind of. I think one of the first.
Well done.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Absolutely.
My agent emailed me and said, "Hey, would you like to do this?" And then I scrolled down and said, "Hi, Mark. I'm a tutor at Afters.
Yep.
We would love Sam Folden to audition for the role of Isaac."
And do you think it's got something to do with because you did that other film at Afters?
It could possibly.
So
I've done now 2 projects.
Yeah.
No, I've done 3 projects with Afters.
There you go.
2 with the same guy, Ramon,
Yep.
who's awesome.
Yep.
So it could have come through him. I'm actually going to ask tomorrow how they heard of me.
That's good.
The script, it's a web series, so 5 parts. So that's pretty cool.
Great.
Mark said, so my agent said, that is paid. So
okay.
I'll be like, my agent wants to know if it's paid tomorrow. So I don't come off like, is it paid?
Yeah. Important questions.
Yeah. And it's a script written, created by Jungle Entertainment, which is a big Aussie one. I was looking it up, big Aussie one. But I'm not sure if it's a student produced web series using their
IP and their stuff.
Yeah, their scripts and stuff, which I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
But it would be awesome to do something with Jungle.
That sounds awesome. That sounds great. Cool. So when do you start? When does that kick off? Or do you not? Got a firm date yet?
Filming, I think, was between the 28th to 31st, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
Or another day. I'll have to try and I'll talk to them about it.
Yeah. Mate, you're in demand. It's good. It's good when you get so busy you have to move things around and juggle a bit and
but that's the funny
really
thing.
Plan.
You'll have months where you won't get anything from your agent, you won't have anything, and then one month
all of a sudden it's like
3 emails from the agent. Got all these auditions.
It's funny how it happens, crazy. But it's great. It's good
weird,
fun. That's the nature of it.
Exactly. And I applied for Screenwise as well. That college uni thing. For Screen. So hopefully that goes well. Who knows if I'll take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so lot's going on. I mean, with both of us, you more physical, but
true.
No, we both have
me
stuff.
More voiceover work, but hey, it's all good fun.
Yeah, exactly.
We will be back next Thursday as well. So I'm not gonna say maybe unless I get hit by another car or something.
Yes. Also, happy. Oh no. Once you guys hear this, it'll be 2 days ago, but it's Coffee Day, International Coffee Day.
This is why I feel not normal. Not that I've got a broken arm, been hit by a car, but because I haven't had a coffee yet today.
That's crazy, and it's International Coffee Day. All actors,
I need a coffee.
All actors can relate to this. It's our fuel.
It's our fuel. I had 3 before going on stage.
Our fuel that makes us broke.
The other day. All right, so yes, don't forget to subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your parents, whatever. Just tell people.
Yep.
2 Unemployed Actors. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
And we'll be back next week.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
2 Unemployed Actors.
God, hang on a sec. Frederick, what the What the actual
Fred. Keep that in.
Fred,
come here. Come here.
Seriously.
Fred, come here.
Oh my God, he wants to play. Come here, little bastard. Oh, now it's a game.